What's up guys, Bonnie here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're talking about all the little things that are ongoing in Raid. I'll briefly talk about the Fusion, the 10x event, but more importantly, I want to focus on the announcement we just had for the upcoming patch 4.50. I want to go over the clan shop, the clan changes, obviously, but more importantly, I want to focus on what they're going to be doing to our daily login reward program, because if I understand correctly, after day 271, they're going to change this here a little bit to effectively cancel out 4 sacred shards and guarantee a legendary champion. Now, is this a good deal for everyone or only for a handful of players? Let's check that out. Before we get to all of that, I need to inform you guys that I will be streaming tonight instead of tomorrow night, and in fact, I will most likely also stream on a Saturday night, same time, 7:30 Eastern time. We will be having more gems to give away on both of those nights, so you want to show up, convert your points, which you get for free every 10 minutes for simply being on my stream, into tickets for the giveaway. So all that said, I hope to see you guys there. So first thing to cover today is the new upcoming Fusion, which I clearly told you guys a day or two ago, so hopefully you still have some shards saved up for this, because do not forget, during the last Fusion of Versolve, they increased the difficulty of the summon rush. It was 1,070 points for one of the fragments, or in this case it would be a champion, I assume, because I think this one is going to be a classic Fusion, and then it was 2,150 points for the next milestone. Okay, so if we kind of extrapolate this to the upcoming Fusion, I would assume it is also going to be relatively hard. Obviously, there is a couple things you can do in game right now to start preparing. We've covered this multiple times before, but here are a few highlights for you guys in case you've kind of forgotten about this. Anything that's coming over from events and tournaments, just save them. It is going to go to your inbox, and then this is good for at least 6 days, which means anything that's sitting in your clan versus clan tournament, assuming you have not grabbed it already, it also is going to go to your inbox. Okay, so start hoarding. It literally starts right now. By the way, we also lost this clan versus clan tournament, but by now I'm kind of used to it, and I'm just happy with the extra resources. It's not the end of the world, but it might become a problem for the upcoming clan versus clan levels and the shop and all of that, which we'll cover in a second. Also, if this is going to be a classic Fusion, you obviously want to farm some potions, so you guys have at least 5 or 6 days to get that going, which means you'll at least get one of each of the keeps to be open throughout the next couple of days. So go ahead and farm those potions. The ones that I end up missing the most are usually the small ones now, because I get all the big ones from the clan boss, so I don't need these. I really need these right here, so don't get screwed by this. Again, this is a great time to start prepping for this. Make sure you have enough silver. So pretty straightforward for the Fusion, but again, I will make a separate video. The next quick point to highlight is the upcoming 10x event that is going to start tomorrow. There's some good champions in there, including one that I now would really like to have because I have the partner, and that is Coronar to work with Manaya. But to be honest, that is wishful thinking. Odds of me getting this are slim at best, so I'm probably not going to do it. Besides, I need to save my shards, whatever I have left, because I went all in with the sacred shards, opened 40 ancients for Geomancer, so I'm guessing most of us don't really have any extra shards. There's also Venus in there, which is absolutely amazing. Then there's Ginzian, which is a decent champion, but I don't see him used all that much. Then there's Ray from the Dark Elves faction, hits really hard, great nuker for the arena. So like, you know, good champions, but again, don't be fooled by this, because I do believe you want to be ready for the Fusion. Even if, you know, even if this Fusion is not exactly S tier, a guaranteed legendary versus a gamble is always better in my opinion. And again, you never know when they might buff them. Don't forget, they have said something about Pixniel possibly getting a buff, right? So you don't know. Maybe this champion might eventually be top notch. I believe you have Fodboard, the Bard or something. You've got Siege Hulk, Oboro from the Shadowkin faction, which I already have, by the way. So not too excited about this one. So again, I'm going to keep my shards, especially the void shards, for probably a 2x event, hopefully during the Fusion of the upcoming one. Now on to the update highlights for patch 4.50. This is where they're talking about the guaranteed legendary champions. In a sense, let's quickly go over this, as I'm sure you've already read it yourself or heard about it somewhere else, but here are my thoughts on the subject. So clan improvements, basically you go up in levels by doing some quest achievements or clan versus clan tournaments. You get more benefits the higher level you are. Great. There's some great things in here, such as extra campaign silver, extra multi-battles. This one's kind of funny, but more clan shop slots, and I think that's the big focus here, is to get more slots in the shop for multi-battles. And the fact that they're trying to sell multi-battles at this point is just kind of a little bit funny if you ask me, because we can use auto clickers, or more importantly macros, in BlueStacks. All right, so when you're out of your 30 free battles, you can just go on BlueStacks and set this to auto click every 12 seconds or 15 seconds to keep farming the campaign, for example. Good to go. This is free and it is tolerated. If you guys want to take advantage of this, I do have a link in the description or the comment section below for you to download raid on BlueStacks. Okay, but I guess overall this is a good little improvement. But then they go on about the shop, and this is what I want to focus on real quick, because I did see, if I'm not mistaken, a guaranteed legendary champion in there, or so it seems. It's in fragments. What I don't understand, after them saying that this is going to reset every week, all right, and that you can only buy a certain amount of those resources every week, and this is going to be it's going to reset at random. So does that mean that this champion is only there for 1 week? Is there a timer on this? Can I fully buy this Yannick within a week? I would assume it's not a guaranteed legendary champion every week, or maybe you're going to be limited by your resources. Anyway, overall, great addition, another shop to work on, a new type of currency. I'm a little bit sad here that I don't see legendary tomes and sacred shards, much like the bazaar. So I don't know if this is final. Maybe there's a level 20 up here that we're not seeing. So hopefully they really do implement that, but hopefully it doesn't take 2 years for us to get to level 20. Okay, and then here's the second part about a guaranteed legendary champion, but this one is concerning, because what they're doing is they're replacing our daily login reward program by, instead of getting a rank 5 chicken and a sacred shard, fragments. Now this is great, because they're saying over 4 months you're gonna get your new fragment Lego. Now if you look at how often we would get a legendary champion in the login program, it would take 6 months to get our first one, and then by 9 months we got our second one, then that's it. But now every 4 months we're gonna get a legendary champion, which is great, especially if you don't have that champion. But what if you already have that champion? It kind of makes the next 4 months a little bit boring. Not to mention that removing those sacred shards from the login reward program is rough for certain types of players, such as myself, where you're not buying more shards. So is this a way to affect certain types of players? Okay, and I know I can get more from the clan boss, but not everybody is at the Ultra Nightmare clan boss 1 key. It takes a while for players to get there, and now you're removing a sacred shard and you're effectively converting 4 of them for a guaranteed Lego. Great deal. I'm not gonna lie, that is a good deal overall. But a sacred shard is also quite useful for the fusion of other champions. It's more summon rush points, more champion chase points, and I would get 4 of them versus just 1 over the course of those 4 months. So again, I think it's a decent move, but I don't think replacing the sacred shard and the rank 5 chicken was the best way to go about this. So hopefully they kind of tweak this a little bit. Maybe they're going to revise this to include some other high value resources in there, although I doubt it. But anyway, I want to have your thoughts on the subject in the comments below. Do let me know what you think about these recent changes. Are you excited for this patch or not? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.